So in this moment, Srimati Radhika gave a beautiful answer. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Chaitanya Charitamrita, he describes. Only Srimati Radhika, she knows the inner mood of Krishna, his inner desires, she knows. In his way, Srimati Radhika told Lalita Vishaki, actually, I was gonna win. But when I looked behind, I saw that today Krishna, in his mind, he was thinking, hey Radhe, every day you win. Today, let me win. What? Let me win today. So knowing the inner mood of Krishna, what did I do? Knowingly I sank in the water. Then Krishna, he overlapped me, and then he won. He caught the flag of victory. So in this way, so many Leelas happen in Radha-kunda. So many competitions happen in Radha-kunda. Many kinds of Leelas took place, like Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad. In the book Radha Rasudanidhi, he describes so well. Prabodhananda Saraswati is Tunga Vidya Saki in the pastimes of Krishna. In the pastimes of Mahaprabhu is Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad. He manifested such a beautiful book. The Radha Rasudanidhi is so beautiful. What Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad is saying? What can I describe about the glories of Radha-kunda and Srimati Radhika? This is humility. In that direction where Srimati Radhika is standing, again and again, I pay my obeisances to that direction. Srimati Radhika, she's Manini, she's angry, and she left Krishna, and she went to the other bank of Radha-kunda. When she goes to the other bank of Radha-kunda, Srimati Radhika is crying, feeling causeless mud, and Krishna endeavors to break her mud. But she's having Durjaya mud, unbreakable mud. Krishna is trying so much to break her man. He tried to play the flute. Krishna plays the flute to try to break the man of the gopis. But Srimati Radhika was having this unbreakable man. She was so angry. Not even the Brahmastra of Krishna, his flute, worked. Even this flute today didn't work. Why? Because Srimati Radhika was not hearing the sound of the flute. Srimati Radhika had some cotton in her ears, so she didn't listen to the sound of the flute. Shastra explains about many kinds of flutes, like there's the Venu, the Vamsuri, Murli. The names of all these. So many kinds of flutes. One is Gopi Sam Mohini Bamsi. Means how Krishna attracts the gopis. And different names of the flute are there. So one sound of the flute attracts everyone. There are so many things written about the flute of Krishna. Krishna plays the flute in Vrindavan. This is the reason. Except for Vrindavan, Krishna does not play flute anywhere else. In Dwaraka, in Mathura also not. What is the speciality of the flute? To attract the gopis. Flute Krishna ends the man of the gopis. That's why Krishna in Vrindavan, he plays the flute. So no need to Krishna to go outside Vrindavan to play the flute. Because outside Vrindavan, if Krishna becomes a little bit serious, all this, Rukmini, Satyabhama, all of them, Krishna breaks their man just by becoming a little bit serious. No need to play the flute. So that we're discussing many kinds of Leelas of the divine couple on the banks of Radha-kunda. The Rasa Leela was going on. Suddenly Srimati Radhika felt causeless man. And she left. She went other place. Krishna tried so much to break her man, but she wouldn't break. She wouldn't be pacified. This is called ahetu man. So if she's angry by some reason, you can pacify her. But if there's no reason to be angry, then. But still, Krishna. He was praying to the feet of Srimati Radhika. Please forgive me. I did something wrong. Please forgive me. Jayadev Goswami, he wrote in this sloka, Krishna tried so much to pacify Srimati Radhika, to break her man, but he was not able to do that. So she left Radha-kunda and went to the other side. Then Krishna started playing his flute. Srimati Radhika was afraid that the flute would attract her. So she took some cotton and she put that cotton inside her ears so that she would not be able to listen to the sound of the flute. If I want to listen to the sound, then not possible to be affected by the flute. Flute of Krishna is Samohini. Fascinates, deludes everyone, mesmerizes everyone. Yesterday we spoke. The transcendental Cupid has five arrows. So which kinds of Pushpavan? Yesterday I spoke Which kinds of flowers the Cupid shoots with his arrows? Amra, which is like the manjari, young mango flowers. Another, Ashok. Third, Malika. And fourth, Madhavi Pushpa, flowers Madhavi. In the Shastra, everything is described. So, what are the 5 kinds of arrows? First, Akashini, Vashikarani. So the 5 arrows of the Cupid. What did you write? So one attracts, another controls, another makes the person like crazy. 5 kinds. So this is the conceptions about the Kama Gayatri mantra. So continuing, Krishna stole the mind of the gopis with his flutes. But Krishna, the sound of the flute of Krishna was failed. Why? Because Srimati Radhika had some cotton in her ears. She put some cotton in her ears, so? You know what is a kula? In English, you know, peneira. How is it in English? Peneira? Sieve? I don't know the name. A proper English word for peneira? Like something. So if you have cotton in your ears, you'll not be able to listen. Even if I insult you so much, you'll not listen. And if you have on your back this like big sieve, I don't know the proper name, then even if he beats you, you will not feel any pain because that will protect your back. So Srimati Radhika put in her ears the cotton. If she would listen to the sound of the flutes, then she would be attracted. Shukadeva Goswami told in Srimad Bhagavatam. Listening to the sound of the flute, the gopis, they left all their work and they started running towards Krishna. But here, even the sound of the flute of Krishna was failed. So what did Krishna do in the end? So he went to the other side of Radha-kunda. Sorry, Srimati Radhika went to the other side of Radha-kunda. So this sloka explains. Srimati Radhika was Manini, like she was angry. And she was standing on the other side of Radha-kunda. She was crying and sobbing, like crying a lot. And at this moment, a very soft wind, a breeze was flowing. And this breeze was touching the veil of Srimati Radhika's clothes and playing with it. Pavanadeva means the air. Who is saying? Krishna is saying, oh air, your life is successful. Why? Srimati Radhika is angry. What to speak of touching her? Krishna couldn't even touch her clothes, not even come near her. But the wind is playing with Srimati Radhika's clothes. Not only that, so like the body of Srimati Radhika is so fragrant. That's why one of her names is Gandham Madita, because the fragrance of Srimati Radhika's body like drives Krishna crazy. That's why, in a good way. That's why one of her name is Gandham Madita, because of the sweet fragrance of her body. And that wind is touching the fragrant clothes of Srimati Radhika, and the wind is bringing this fragrance of Srimati Radhika's body towards Krishna's nostrils, feeling this sweet fragrance. Krishna is saying, "Hey, wind, your life is successful." Why? Because you are touching Srimati Radhika's fragrant clothes, and you are bringing this breeze in all the directions. All the directions. You are making all the directions fragrant with Srimati Radhika's body, fragrance. Even something which is so rarely achieved by great yogis. Today, so the wind is able to attain Srimati Radhika. What to speak of touching her lotus feet? So this Krishna, who is rare even for the yogis, is saying, "Oh wind, your life is successful." So to get the feet of Srimati Radhika is so rare to attain to her feet, that only the direction where she's standing, I do my obeisance to that direction again and again. Which direction Srimati Radhika is? She's angry and she's in the other side of the Radha-kunda. To that direction, I do my pranam. So in the middle of Radha-kunda and Shamakunda, there is a place called Sangam Sthali. So in the other side of Radha-kunda, so they met in the Sangam Sthali. Then Srimati Radhika felt causeless man. Then she left that place. Then she went to the other side of the Radha-kunda, and she was there. Then Krishna started to describe the glories of Srimati Radhika himself. So Krishna is the glorifying the person who is serving Srimati Radhika. Who is serving Srimati Radhika? The air, Pavanadeva. Hey wind, your life successful. Why? With this sweet and nice breeze and cool breeze, you are like fanning Srimati Radhika. You are fanning to Srimati Radhika. So when we feel angry, our body becomes hot, because of the anger. So with the anger, the body becomes hot, and your mouth becomes red, and also the chin and the nose also, and the cheeks, they also become red. If somebody is angry, we see all these symptoms, these signs. The eyes also red, and the person starts sweating also. So Krishna is saying, hey, air, you are fanning, serving Srimati Radhika with a nice breeze and very cool breeze and soft. There's a Saki who fans. I forgot her name, but it's mentioned in Shri Krishna Bhavanamrita book. The Saki who fans. Her name is Pavana something. Something related to Pavan, to wind. She's a Saki who fans Srimati Radhika. In the book Shri Krishna Bhavanamrita explains. Also Ananda Vrindavana Champa explains. When Srimati Radhika becomes angry with man, or when she's tired, or when Srimati Radhika is sweating, then this Sakhi, she's fanning Srimati Radhika. In the spiritual world, everybody has got their own duty. Everything's like ready. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur told, oh, my seva is Kapur, giving the camphor. Each Sakhi, they have their own seva. Some give water, offering water, a glass of water to Srimati Radhika. So they have also many other sevas. It's not like, oh, they give only water, nothing else, like suppose this Saki. Oh, they have many sevas, but they have like this one main seva, like some like maybe fanning with chamara. So her name is also very beautiful, I forgot. But in Shri Krishna Bhavanamrita explained the name of this Saki. And also Ananda Vrindavana Champu also explains about this Saki who fans Srimati Radhika. Continuing, this story is so beautiful. Some like Krishna who is rare. This darshan of Krishna who is rare even for great yogis. He who wears the peacock feather on his head, Krishna. Great yogis and gyanis, and even for them Krishna is so rare. Who is rare? Krishna is rare for them, for even great yogis and gyanis and gods. So here first describing how Krishna is rare. So this Krishna who is so rare, just to see Srimati Radhika's feet, Krishna is eager to see her feet so much. And Srimati Radhika is with man, like angry. And Krishna is bathing in the Radha-kunda because of that. So here it describes the glory of the Radha-kunda. In the Govinda Lila Amrita. Sorry, the glories of bathing in the Radha-kunda, of bathing. So if once you bathe in the Radha-kunda, prema appears in your heart. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in this sloka he writes that in this world, who can describe the glories of Radha-kunda and of Srimati Radhika? In this world, who can describe their glories? Is there anyone in this world who can describe the glories of Srimati Radhika and her kunda? It's not possible because they are transcendental and the Radha-kunda is transcendental. Why Vrindavan is so beautiful? Because of Giriraj Govardhan. If you separate Giriraj Govardhan from Vrindavan, then there's no glory in Vrindavan, nothing. Nothing. So, how the glory of Vrindavan is manifested? By Giriraj Govardhan. So there are 84 crores in Vrindavan. So there are two kinds of parikrama. One, antargriha parikrama, like inner parikrama, and another, bahir parikrama, outside. So the parikrama around is bahir parikrama, and antargriha parikrama inside Vrindavan. It's called antargriha parikrama. So especially also from Radha-kunda, Shyamakunda, Nandagaon, it's called Brihad Vrindavan, like Great Vrindavan. Everything is part of Brihad Vrindavan. So one Antargriha Vrindavan, what is it? Is the Panchakrosha Vrindavan, 5 crores Vrindavan. And another Brihad Vrindavan, the Great Vrindavan. So many descriptions are there. 84 crores is the 84 crores. Vrindavan. Antargriha parikrama is the parikrama inside Vrindavan. Also called Panchakoshi parikrama. 5 crores parikrama. 5 koshas. Another thing is Brihad Vrindavan, that also contains Radha-kunda, Shyamakunda, Nandagaon, everything is Great Vrindavan. Brihad Vrindavan. Whatever you say about the glories of Vrindavan, actually, all the glories of Vrindavan, it comes from because of Giriraj Govardhan. If Giriraj was not in Vrindavan, then Vrindavan will not be glories, will not have any glory at all. But even after that, Radha-kunda and Shyamakunda. Actually, Radha-kunda and Shyamakunda, they are like the eyes of Giriraj Govardhan. The eyes of Giriraj are the Radha-kunda and Shyamakunda. Just like without eyes. Our face is not pretty without eyes. So in the same way, what is the beauty of Giriraj Govardhan? Its sweetness is Radha-kunda and Shyama-kunda. Presiding deity of Radha-kunda is Srimati Radhika herself. And of Krishna is Krishna-kunda. After killing Aristasur, the Sakya started, they wanted to be far from Krishna. Then Krishna told, why are you far from me? Then they told, oh, because you've killed a cow. How did I kill a cow? What? Ah, Aristasura came and you killed him. Krishna told, but he was not a cow. Aristasura was a demon. Gopi told, whatever. You will have to. You got the sin of killing a cow. We should not touch you. Yesterday I told, Shastra explains. There are 5 kinds of great sins. Mahapap. Vishwasghatakam, breaking someone's trust. What is Vishwasghatakam? You're sleeping on the lap of somebody that you're trusting him, and then this person chops off your head and kills you, betrays you. This is a great sin. You have to go for unlimited time in the hell. Like somebody gave you some money for you to keep. Oh, keep this money. Later I'll take it from you. And then you took this money and you didn't give him back, or so you break the trust, like trust the person deposited on you. Then you break the trust. No, I don't know if in English you say like this, break trust. In Portuguese you speak like you basically you're letting the person down because the person trusted you and you did not fulfill the expectation of the trust the person was trusting in you. And so they spoke the story of the prince and the bear, remember? Second Maha sin, great sin. You have evil eyes to other women except for your wife. Like evil eyes in the mean like you want to enjoy with other women that is not your wife, especially the wife of Guru. It's very great sin. Have to go to the Kumbhi Pak Narak, this hell. Another thing I told? To kill like a cow, Brahmana. This is also great sin. Also kids and old people. Women. To kill women, kids and old people. This is also great sin. Shastra explained. So the gopis told, Krishna, you've killed the cow, so you got the sin of killing the cow. So we'll not meet with you. And even the wind that touches you is contaminated. So we don't want to stay near you. Okay. Maybe the person, like it's not making sense, but it's staying with the sinner, so also you get some part of that. Shastra explains. Very beautiful explanation. Krishna told, but I did not kill any cow. He was a demon. It was a demon in the form of an ox. And I killed him, but he was a demon. Gopi told, you can say anything, but you've killed the cow. Krishna told, okay, gopis, how can I do atonement for my sin? Then they told, go to all the theaters and bathe and come back. Krishna told, okay. So Krishna with his ankle, like ankle, how do you call it? I think ankle, no? Ankle, or his flute also. Krishna digged a kunda, but there was no water. Krishna, in his mind, he remembered all the tirthas, and all the tirthas automatically they identified themselves and they appeared. This is called the Krishna Kunda. So Krishna bathed. Gopi said, very nice. Gopis were also thinking, oh, also if Krishna goes very far away in many tirthas, maybe Krishna will not come back. Okay, so it's good he bathed nearby and he called all the tirthas. This is good, because if he would travel for the tirthas, it's dangerous. If he would come back or not, we don't know. So all these tirthas, 7 oceans, the water of the 7 oceans, they also came there, all of them. And all the tirthas, they identified themselves, and they gave the water in the kunda of Krishna. Krishna told, hey Gopis and Radha, listen. You told that your body was contaminated just by touching the wind that touched my body, so do one thing. And by seeing me, so also bathe here in my kunda. Srimati Radhika told, oh, I'll not bathe in your kunda. We'll make our own kunda. And you'll take water from the Manasi Ganga. So that's why Srimati Radhika, she, with her own bangles, Srimati Radhika like digged like a rectangle shape, like a square shaped kunda, but there was no water. And the gopis, they went to the Manasi Ganga with like some pots to fetch water. But on the way, all the tirthas, they blocked the way of Srimati Radhika. They fell on the floor, begging. All the tirthas, hey Srimati Radhika, please give us opportunity to serve you. Otherwise we'll die here. We'll give up our body on your feet, at your feet. So please accept our prayer. All the tirthas told to Srimati Radhika, accept our prayer. And they were blocking the passage of Srimati Radhika and begging to her so that she used them in the service. So that's why all the tirthas, they came from the feet of Srimati Radhika. Like they fell at her feet. And they're praying to Srimati Radhika, hey Radha, give us seva. And then Srimati Radhika, she was like defeated by the love, controlled by love. She said, okay. Then all the tirthas, they identified themselves and they filled up Radha-kunda. Krishna saw. Then Krishna, then he took his flute and he created a hole between Radha-kunda and Shama-kunda. In this way, the water of Krishna-kunda would mix with the water of Radha-kunda. So the shloka explains. Who can describe the glories of Srimati Radhika in this world? Is there anyone in this world who could describe the beautiful glories of Srimati Radhika? Many Lilas took place in the Radha-kunda. Many Lilas. In Radha-kunda, only the gopis of the group of Srimati Radhika can enter. Only them. Chandravali, these other Sakis, they cannot enter in Radha-kunda. What to speak of others? So even Vipaksha, Tatastapaksha, Suhridapaksha, the other groups of gopis, the Vipaksha, the opposite rival, they cannot at all enter there in Radha-kunda. So Radha-kunda is such a pure place that is completely protected by Yogamaya. Nobody can enter. Even Jatila and Kutila also. So sometimes Jatila and Kutila, they create some obstacle for Radha and Krishna meeting, and they go to Bandir Bath sometimes. You know the Lilas of Bandir Bath? Sometimes you tell this story. Or also they go to Surja-kunda, Jatila and Kutila. But Yogamaya do not allow at all to Jatila and Kutila to come to Radha-kunda. Because Radha-kunda is such a divine transcendental place. Srimati Radhika herself, you know, that place is her own property. Srimati Radhika is the only, let's say, owner and the owner of Radha-kunda. It's her property. It's hers. Which place? Radha-kunda. With her good qualities, Madhavindu. Madhava Indu. Indu means Chandra, moon. What did I say? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Madhavindu. Not Madhavendra. Madhava plus Indu, Madhavindu. Madhava is Krishna. Indu means the moon. Means Krishna Chandra. If you say Madhavindu, means Krishna Chandra. Madhavindu. Continuously is playing in Radha-kunda. Anisham means incessantly. In other places, sometimes there is an obstacle in the meeting, but in the Radha-kunda, incessantly, without any obstacle. The pastimes of Radha Govinda are going on. Because I thought there's not, the group of Chandravali cannot go there. Jatila and Kutila also cannot go there. Like when you listen about Surya Kunda, for example. They can come there. Jatila and Kutila can come to Surya Kunda. In Bandir Bhat also, they also can come to give obstacle. But the Radha-kunda is such a divine transcendental place. Nobody can enter there. So the glories of Radha-kunda are so much because of that. Like so many glories. And that place, the place of the Mahabhava. So, by the waves of Radha-kunda, you can understand so deep and beautiful that place. Like the Baba of Srimati Radhika. You'll see this Baba Gambhir. If you sit on the banks of Radha-kunda and chant holy names, and you see the Radha-kunda, you'll see this, how beautiful that lake, that pond, where Krishna is like a white swan. Sorry, not white, black swan. And the white swan is Srimati Radhika. And they are there. Many descriptions, Kavi Karnapur, in Shri Krishna Bhavanamrita, Govinda. Beautiful descriptions about this. How the divine couple, they are like this. Beautiful katha. Gurudev didn't mention exactly Srimati Radhika white swan. He just said white swan and Krishna in the black swan. I mean, in the black swan. He didn't mention exactly who are these swans, but so if once you bathe in the Radha-kunda, then you have the prem to Srimati Radhika. Like you have this kind of prem of Srimati Radhika. Like we were telling before, how Krishna he bathes in the Radha-kunda to be able to please Srimati Radhika. Divya Prasada. Divya is Srimati Radhika. Prasada, to please her. To please Srimati Radhika, Krishna bathes in the Radha-kunda 3 times a day. Krishna bathes in the Radha-kunda 3 times a day. But maybe you'll ask, does Srimati Radhika also bathe in the Krishna Kunda? So Mahaprabhu is sitting in the banks of Radha-kunda, being so absorbed in prem, doing many stutis, many prayers, and dancing and singing, remembering the Lilas of the Kunda. So Radha-kunda took the earth, the soil of Radha-kunda, and put as a tilak on his head. So Bhattacharya here means Balabhadra Bhattacharya, that one who was traveling with Mahaprabhu. His name was Balabhadra Bhattacharya, and also another Brahmana that came to cook for Mahaprabhu in the journey. And Balabhadra Bhattacharya, he used to carry the pot of water and like blanket for Mahaprabhu like this. Sumana Sarovar is actually Kusum Sarovar. After Radha-kunda, Kusum Sarovar is there. So saying Kusum Sarovar, Mahaprabhu became absorbed in prem. Then he started doing Dandavat Pranams to Giriraj Govardhan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sorry, I lost. So if you put all the tirthas in one side of the scale and the other side of the scale, you put not one piece of Radha-kunda, but one dust of Vrindavan. Radha-kunda too much. Only Vrindavan. Still, the Vrindavan dust will be higher than all the other universes. This is the glories of Radha-kunda. Do you read this sloka? Do you study it? No. The glories of Radha-kunda being described. So he took some of that soil with him, of Radha-kunda, he took along with him. So absorbed like this, like crazy absorbed. Mahaprabhu came to Giriraj and he had the darshan of Haridev. So we go to Haridev Mandir also. So Mahaprabhu was so absorbed in Prem, he was doing this. So I'll come back to the beginning of the video, first 20 minutes to complete the translation. 18th chapter, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So seeing the moving living entities in Vrindavan. Mahaprabhu was in Vrindavan and he was walking Vrindavan everywhere and giving bliss to all the inhabitants of Vrindavan while he was in Vrindavan. Dancing. Mahaprabhu Guru Sundar. Depois de ver ter o darshan de Vrindavana, ele foi para he went to Arit Gaon, this place. So Mahaprabhu, after having darshan of Vrindavan, Mahaprabhu went to this village where Krishna killed Arishtasur, Arit Gaon. Because Krishna killed the demon Arishtasur there, the name of the village became Arit Gaon. So Mahaprabhu goes Sundar. He asked the people who were there, he asked them. Oh, the Bhagavad explains. Puranas also explain about the Radha-kunda. So please tell me about the Radha-kunda, but nobody there didn't know where was the Radha-kunda and knew any information. Even the Brahmana who was with Mahaprabhu, that Brahmana who was showing the Dhamma to Mahaprabhu, so he asked to him as well. But he also couldn't tell anything about the Radha-kunda and Shyamakunda. Means that Tirtha was hidden, was uncovered, was covered. Nobody knew where was the Radha-kunda and Shyamakunda. So Mahaprabhu was there, then he saw one very old man, so he asked him, please tell me, you live here for many years, so in the Arit-gaon. So what is the Radha-kunda and Shyamakunda here? And he also couldn't give an answer. Somebody told, oh, here's the rice fields, and there are like two small ponds in these fields. From childhood we say that one is the Karikhet, like dark pond, and another is Gorikhet, the light pond, like light color pond, like white pond. So listening to this, Mahaprabhu he bathed in the Gorikhet, this white pond, and he declared, here is Radha-kunda. So after bathing the other kunda, Mahaprabhu told, this is Krishna kunda. So what are the name of the two kundas? Kalikhet and Gorikhet. So Mahaprabhu took bath in the dark colored kunda. He told, here is Krishna kunda, and he bathed in the white kunda. And so the glories of Radha-kunda. So absorbed in prem. Mahaprabhu, seeing that Radha-kunda is no different from Srimati Radhika, Mahaprabhu started glorifying that kunda. Just like Sri Radha is the highest among all the gopis, very dear to Lord. In the same way, this kunda is also so dear as Srimati Radhika. So many Lilas they took place in Radha-kunda, and Radha-kunda is also so dear to Srimati Radhika. So they did so many pastimes there. Sometimes they bathe and they play also in the water in the Radha-kunda. Like also sometimes some competitions. I always tell this story. So they were having a competition, swimming competition, from one side to the other side of Radha-kunda. So there was swimming competition. Krishna and Srimati Radhika. Very quickly, they were swimming. And all the Sakis, they were clapping and giving joy, joy, like cheering Srimati Radhika. Hey Radhe, jai ho, jai ho. And the Sakas, they were on the other side, like Subhashidam, Madhumangala. And Sakas. So they were also clapping Krishna ki jai ho. Srimati Radhika, she was a little bit ahead of Krishna. And the Sakis, they were certain of Srimati Radhika will win this competition. She will win. But Srimati Radhika, she looked behind and she saw Krishna was still in the back. He was losing the competition, and he will not be able to win. And when she was also almost winning, she knowingly she sank in the water, and then Krishna just overlapped her. And Krishna won. The Sakis became very upset. The Sakas, friends of Krishna, they were announcing how Krishna had won, and they were very happy. But the Sakis, no. Sakis, they were upset and shy, embarrassed, like, oh, Srimati Radhika has lost in the competition. You know, to lose is something very embarrassing. So the Sakis were so upset. But the friends of Krishna, they were so enthusiastic. Oh, our Krishna has won, he has won. When Srimati Radhika, she entered the Kunja, Lalita and all the Sakis, they asked Srimati Radhika, hey Radhe, we are in the swimming competition, you are ahead, you are almost winning. You were about to win. So why did you knowingly sink in the water? That Krishna just overlapped you and he won? Then Srimati Radhika, she gave a beautiful answer. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Chaitanya Charitamrita, he explains. Only Srimati Radhika, only she knows what's really inside Krishna's heart. So Srimati Radhika told, hey Lalita, yeah, really I was going to win that competition, but when I looked behind, I saw Krishna, and I saw that Krishna in his mind, he was saying, hey Radhe, you always win. You always win. So today let me win for a change. What? Let me win for a change. Knowing his inner mood, I sank in the water. Krishna just overlapped me and he won. And he caught like the flag of the victory, like he won. So in this way, so many competitions and plays and many things, pastimes in the Radha-kunda. I was already translating here, so I'll just stop now. Jai Sta Gurudev.